Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi as my screen looks like it's crooked. I thought tonight we'll finish up the biscuits. We'll finish up the breadsticks. We are going to make one. I have enough to make one and show you how to make one biscuit. So we're going to do the biscuit first, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start to take the tops of the biscuits and make them brown so they look like biscuits. Now, hey, sweet Sam, how are you, sweetie? Now, mine probably won't look as good as Sam's, but Sam, when you used your top, did you just use the grunge on top of your biscuits? Just the regular grunge, coffee grunge only? Because that's what I was going to use on these. I'm not perfect. Hey, Linda, how are you? So we were going to make just one of these because I only have enough. I'm going to order some more of this. So what I'm going to do first is put my gloves on because I don't feel like, hi Kim, I don't want to get the stuff in my hand. Oh, stop you. Thank you, Sam. I love all your waffles and stuff. Oh my God. I have so many things I want to do, but I don't know. I got to start getting some sleep. Hi, Maria. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like, hey, Janet, I want to go ahead and layer each of them. I thought that's what you did. Hey, Sheila. So the first thing we're going to do, this is all I have of my clay because I made 4 biscuits. So I want to do some biscuits with you. Now, I'm going to use just some cashew. Don't use too much. Just don't do too much. Rub it in there really good. And then you're just going to stretch this stuff so you can get that coloring in there. Now, my other ones don't look as good in the coloring, but biscuits are biscuits. Hey, Lori, how's everybody tonight? So biscuits are biscuits. They can be, they're lighter, they can be dark. You know, it's kind of like you do your thing. And then for a moment there, I had like a brain lapse of what colors to use and stuff. Hey, Levon. Hey, Ruth. How are you, sweetie? I'm sitting here trying to remember what I did with my first set of breadsticks. And then I figured it out. I was just a little slow today. I was going to go on later, but I'm just so tired. Just going to bed, not falling in sleep till like after almost 3 o'clock in the morning is just killing me, guys. I don't know what my problem is. I've been taking the magnesium and that, but it's like, oh, I just don't sleep. Okay, so we've incorporated cashew, which is chalk paint. Hey, Susan, how are you? You cold in New Jersey? We're about 20 and a -2 or something. We're really cold this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and make this into a ball. And guys, please follow other crafters on here. They all bring something new to the table. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to roll this thing. I worked the dough real good. This is that Bohs, B-O-H-S from Amazon. Work it in really good. You're going to try to eliminate a lot of the goofy marks. You know, like some of these lines, you want to try to eliminate some, but unless you're perfect, I guess I am. No, I'm just not. Hey, Cheryl, sweetie, how are you, girl? I'm not that good at that. So what I found is just round it up all over the place. Have a flat surface with nothing on it. And get it to a point of, you know, you're not going to get rid of everything. I try back and forth, then squish it back down. And I like to roll it on the sides. I try to get as many of the goofy lines out. And then just roll it. Now this takes an entire day to dry. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I think I'm shedding. This takes an entire day to dry. So you wouldn't be able to paint these things until the next day, but mine are dried. Now this one looks pretty good. Now you can't get everything out. Now, if you want to, you can scrape the edges and stuff, but we're not going to do that tonight. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Dorothy. Because I got to sit there and play with it. How they make the buns look like they're, what is it? The big biscuits. But we're just going to make my biscuits. So there you go. We have a biscuit. Okay? Now you can play with it and play with it until you get all your grooves and nooks and crannies out of it, or just leave it as is. Because if you've ever done Rhodes biscuits at the store. When you make your biscuits, this is what they turn out to be. There's lightly brown on the top and creamy on the bottom, okay? So don't attach this to anything that you're already working on because this stuff will stick. So we're just gonna stick this baby, we're gonna be working on these baby buns. So I've got 4. I was trying to go for more, but I ran out of clay. I'm trying to make sure there's no powder on these. So is everybody good today? I was excited about doing this part. I was nervous but excited. So I've got 4. Now, they're gonna puff up a bit, but that's okay. And just having this little bit of cream, this cashew, just kind of gives you that biscuit. Look how it's nice and dark on the top, but it's still kind of creamy underneath. So we're just gonna take our coffee grunge, which I have here. I just spent time grunging fabric again. I love grunging fabric. So you guys doing good today? So we're gonna just take a little and take your time at this because you gotta play. So what is with the, I swear, I need new stuff. So I'm gonna, to kind of give it that little edge, we're gonna kind of give it that little edge. And if you get some on here, you can kind of wipe it off. My hand must have something on it, so just kind of go like this. You're gonna do one coat, we're gonna dry it. And just having that little coat at the bottom like that just kind of gives it that look of a bun or a biscuit. Oh, freezing in Maryland? Oh, well, hey, Texas isn't supposed to be getting this stuff either, guys. Is it? It's been snowing all day by you. I moved to Texas in '86. When I got here, it was in the 90s, and it was in a January. And honestly, I just love it here. We're going to get this nasty weather for a little bit, and then it's gone, and we're starting, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be up in the 60s again, so it won't be too bad. Hi, Louise. How are you? Hey, Teresa. How are you, sweetie? I just want to dry this, want to give it a nice little coat. And then we're going to apply some more. Now, just remember, just do you. We're all not perfect. Some people are better than others when getting it to be just the way it's supposed to be, but yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Just kind of do you. As long as it looks good to you, that's all that matters. So now you got a little biscuit. Now this would be cool to do. You come on down. It'll be nice and warm next week. Hey, Nana, it is nice. So really, like, this is the perfect shape. All you would have had to have done is stick your finger in the center and run it a couple of times, and you would have not biscuits, you'd have donuts. So here's one. We're going to set that off to the side. Now you can go darker, but I really don't think there's a need to go any darker than this. And then, like I said, I think sometimes this is what makes the biscuit look a little bit better, is getting that little bit of darkness. And like I said, it doesn't take much. Now we won't be able to do the one because the one biscuit's got to take all night. Yes, I have coffee right now. It's my brunch is coffee, instant coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, and water. 21 now in Central. Yes, we're 21. I think it's, I don't know what it's, the wind chill is like 2 or something, or 3, or, yeah. I don't like it. I'm just not a fan of cold. This morning we were out and it was snowing like crazy. We had snow. We didn't get a true accumulation, but it was still pretty out. So we're gonna go ahead and do 2. I do want to try the ones where you cut into them and you make it look like a true biscuit. You know, with the, you know how it raises this way up and then you got all the little slits. So we're going to go ahead and put that one off to the side. We're going to just do these few. Hey Melanie, how are you? Hey Bonnie, how are you? So, it was pretty cold today. I don't mind cold, but I'm not really a fan of cold. I don't mind heat. Actually, in Texas, I don't mind it at all. It gets hot. I mean, hi, Joanne. Oh, you did, Lori? Ugh. Still, I'm ready for that weather to disappear. I like my warm temperatures. You get kind of used to the hundreds and stuff like that when we get them down here, so it's not so bad. So I'm trying not to put a ton on here. I just want a nice coating. Now you can do what I'm doing, or you can create your own magic. Like I said, they look just like little biscuits. It may not be perfect, but I try. So we've got our 3 little biscuits. Now these things do puff up, just so you know. They don't lay as fat and flat like they used to. Okay, so we got 1 more. I did want to make more, but I ran out of that Bose clay. I love that stuff. I've got it in my basket to put more, to order more. There's a lot of things I have to order. Now you can do, like I tell you, you don't like the color, you do you. You will find the perfect color you like. This is my first time doing biscuits. I think my first time making these kind of biscuits. But if you guys have never had Rhodes biscuits, they're rolls. It's R-H-O-D-E-S, and Walmart carries them. And all you do, and believe it or not, you take them out of the freezer, and you put them, butter your pan, your tin, your muffin tin, and put it back, cover it with plastic, put it in the refrigerator, depending on what time you need to cook them. But they rise in the refrigerator, you guys. They, as cold as they are, hey Brenda, they will rise in the refrigerator. What's going on? Hey Rose. No, it's Shannon. God, we have a Rose, and that my little looks at me like, oh yeah, well they never go potty right away. What's that? I'm trying to catch up on everybody. They never want to go out to the potty anyway. Okay, so this one has to sit. This one we can't do anything. I do have my butters. I'm trying to, one thing I've learned, if you put a little baking soda underneath these on a pan, they won't stick. What was that? Oh, Rhodes is the best. We used to get, I was going to put something down here. At school, we used to get, they would let us order their biscuits, and they would have them all rolled for us and in freezer bags for us. Heard what, Melanie? I didn't hear anything. Did I miss something? Nothing bad happened, I hope. I don't need bad stuff happening. I didn't hear what. They are the best. Okay, I'm going to just put these off to the side. So there you have 4 of them. Are they pretty good? Almost look like hamburger buns. Okay, so now we're gonna do, I'm scared, what are we missing? Someone said, did you hear? We are going to lose all of our lives. Yes, yes. I already went and took all my, downloaded all my videos I wanted to keep. I've got them downloaded to my computer already. I went ahead and did it. And I was going through it all, and I'm like, there's half the stuff I don't need. And you know, as you get old, not as you get older, as you progress with your talents, there's a lot of stuff you had old that is no longer what you're going to use, because you've already progressed past that. So I kept just all my breads and stuff, and a few of my cute creations with the boxes and stuff, but It's all gone. It's fine. I mean, I'm good to be without it. So now my butters are not the greatest looking butters. Well, I was told that they are, you got to get notified first that you're going to have that. So here's my little butters. That'll sit on top, but we can't do that right now because it's wet. Well, let me try drying it. I was talking to Tracy, Cracker on the Clock, Tracy Campbell from My Sweet Home Living. Yes, well, I went through mine. I sat on my computer and I went through them all. And think about it, how often, and she made a good point, how often do you go through all those? How often do you ever go back? And as your talent gets better, you find better ways of doing things. So half the time, you never go back to them. So, like, I have stuff for Christmas from, like, my yard, or my kitchen, or the cat. Well, I don't need any of that stuff. Oh, thank you for the butters. But it's okay. You know, you just, like she says, look at it as a positive thing. Keep what you need to keep, or make quick little reels. Now, especially with my breads and stuff, I want to keep those. So I downloaded, I don't know how many on there. They look like butter. I didn't know what I was doing, honestly. I was just following Tracy from My Sweet Home Living. My Sweet Home Living. God, I can't even think anymore. And she just said to make them in little squares. Now, it's not as bright. Probably the butter should be. Does that look like a right color butter? I don't see how it affects them. What do you mean, Joanne? Do you think I should brighten the butter up with a little bit more yellow? Or does that look fine? I think it's because of space. Honestly, if you think about how much space is being used out there, I think a lot of it has to do with, think about it on your computer. And they could be changing things up too. So does that look like butter, like it's supposed to be? It does? Okay, so we're gonna, and I forgot to turn the glue gun on. So let me turn the glue gun on. So I got it where she was talking about all that stuff. So I understand that. We need room. Okay, so we're gonna take our little, we've only got 2 of these. Now, I wasn't thinking, I forgot to add the color to these when I was making them. I was whipping them together so fast, I forgot. Hey, Angie. Thank you, guys. Hey, Tanya. A little brighter. Hey, Stephanie. Good. Thanks, Linda. Butter sometimes. Yeah, that's the funny thing about butter. It has everything. Oh, you don't have a desktop. Hey, Margie. Yeah, so that's where you're going to have to go into looking at picking and choosing. No, because I think a lot of it's being saved to their Facebook. So you can save it to your computer if you want. Now, don't save it to your phone. You're going to run out of space so quickly. Thanks, guys. You're going to run out of space way too quickly. So don't put it on your phone. I was going to do it, and I'm like, no. So we're going to use caramel. So we're going for this color because we're going to add these cinnamon and toasted seeds. Where are they? They were just sitting right here. My seeds. Oh, they're right in front of my face. Yes. Hey, Lindsay. Yes. You know, there's not much you can do. They're going to do what they're going to do, and you're just going to have to go with the flow. Now, I would have originally I did, is add this color into this when I made it, and I don't know why I didn't. Oh, yeah, I don't know how long I spent, but I knocked all of the ones I wanted. They're all saved. I didn't need a ton of them because I went back to them. I wanted my specialty ones. You can send it to the cloud if you've got space. I'm running out of everything. My computer on my phone has like no space on it, which I don't understand. Last time I had 8,000 videos and whatever, and all of a sudden now I have 1,000 and I have no space. Yes, and they said you can turn it into a reel too. You made batches and filled cookies today. Oh, send me pictures. I want to see. Now, do the color you like. I think caramel works really well as a bread color. It's got a nice tone to it. It's got that warm color to it. We're going to go ahead and try to do this. So yeah, it sucks because you've got so much out there. So like I did Chocolate for 4 years. Well, a lot of that stuff I don't need to keep. I really don't. I mean, I use Chocolate every now and then because I'm no longer with them. But I don't need all those videos. But what I do want to do is go out in my thing. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. What I am going to do is go out there and label everything on my computer. So say if somebody wants it. Yes, individual ones, Jamie. You're correct. And then if somebody needs something and they say, hey, you had something done on breads, I can just send them the video. I'll send them a copy of the video. I don't care. You know, I'd rather see somebody getting information off those videos than not, but those are my specialty ones. The breads are so important because after a while you just learn how to get the right colors and the consistency and everything, and you're like, oh my God. And when I lost all those videos this summer, so I'm kind of used to it already. When I lost all those videos, oh, it broke my heart because of my stupid mistake. But I had to recreate it and I figured it out. So I would say don't lose sleep over it. Just go out there and save as much as you can. There's so many videos out there you look at and you're like, I can do better next time, you know? So just, you do you. Oh, you know, I just thought of something on the butter. Should I make it glossy? Should I be putting Mod Podge gloss on it? Because isn't butter glossy? Isn't? Yes, I know. That's the hard part. So I don't know if you can download theirs. I know you can send it to yourself, but I don't know if you can actually download theirs. But I guess this is a good time for even our viewers to go out there and start taking note. Take notes. Take snippets of the videos and stuff, you know, and get your whatever information you need. Now, I have a lot of stuff now. I was told that if you do, oh, see what happens every time I touch stuff? That if you put it on YouTube and that, you're safe. Mind you, this stuff will come off, you know, just, you know. So I haven't got my YouTube up and running. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do is I've got glossy Mod Podge I'll put on them. So, but they said if you have YouTube, put your stuff on YouTube. Well, I got to get around to doing that. I have a channel. I haven't had time to deal with it. That's like this influencer stuff. I would love to do it, but I ain't got time. I mean, there's no way I could have worked full-time and craft 100% like I do. Yes, take notes, take pictures, because I think if you send it to yourself, the link will disappear then. Because I remember somehow something got deleted. I put it out on my Pinterest page. It's gone. I no longer could connect to Facebook. So you just kind of take lots of notes. Play with it, do it yourself, and take a video of yourself doing it. Then you won't ever forget. Tanya, I have no idea. That'll be interesting. But like I said, I think sometimes it's just a matter of you watching someone taking notes. Take pictures. You can take snapshots on your phones. Take pictures of what you're seeing and go from there. Because believe me, trying to recreate my bread when I had it mastered to a T, that just about broke my heart. Okay, now I'm gonna stop here because I don't want it to go any more than this. I just want it to be brown. Yeah, that looks good enough. Now, you're not gonna be perfect, so, and then we're putting stuff on top of here. I'm gonna get my gloss out. I think I should do the gloss on there. My butter should be a little glossier. Let's see if that'll work. I haven't even used this stuff. I bought it and grabbed the wrong stuff. So I've never really used it. So just, I guess like she said, and it's true, don't fret. It's not worth it. Because you know what? You're going to come back the next time, you're going to make something and it's going to even look better than the first time. Because I looked at my stuff and I'm like, it's okay. But you improve yourself every time you do a craft. Yes, you do a lot, but I love your stuff, Lindsay. You are amazing. Guys, if you aren't following and liking these crafters on here, you need to. Everybody brings something to the table. It's so cool. Nobody is exactly alike. They can be primitive and still not be alike. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do once I'm done doing primitive for a little bit. I do need to figure out other stuff. I do love working with Beau's clay though, guys. That is one of my favorite, is the clay. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this on. Now they're not going to be perfect in color. They have to dry it. I do that every time. I'm doing everything off screen. I used to look at my videos back when I was doing chocolate tour and I'm like, how many times I was off the screen? It's like, oh man. But you learn as you go. So there's the 4. I think they look pretty good. What do you guys think? Hey Debbie. So for just little biscuits, now I'll do more of these, but the next group I want to do are going to be where you take the biscuit, and actually I can do it with this one. Let's see. I need a toothpick. Shoot, toothpick. Now, what she does, because this one still, they dry pretty quick. And what she does is she goes in here and she starts to give you layers. And you just kind of walk through giving it layers. Okay? It's going to look weird, but it's going to look just like the biscuits do when they're coming out of the oven. And you just do that. Go all the way around. Now I got to reshape this a little bit because I'm pushing on it. And when it comes out, it'll look more like the biscuits. I'm not as good as she is. So this will be a tester, guy. I'm just going to do that. Okay, and then she did some poking at the top. Okay, now I got to fix that because it's got a divot. I put a divot in it. Hot cross buns. Okay, so I'm going to try to make these up a little higher, okay? So she did it so when this dries, you'll start to see all these little grooves, okay? And then she shows taking a X-Acto knife and literally picking some of this stuff up and moving some of the layers down. So you do you though. I mean, it's too much work for me. You like them? Thanks guys. Okay, so let's get going on here. I know we got other people that are coming on tonight. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just put our, okay, so we're gonna just take Mod Podge, and we're just gonna, is this Mod Podge? Yeah. We're gonna just put Mod Podge on this one. We're gonna put our toasted sesame seeds. Now you can, and just remember, if you're using real food, you must seal everything. Don't forget that step, because you can get critters and that's not cool. Hey, Cindy. Looks like I'm going to try and do me adobo. Oh, that would be cool. So make sure you got plenty on. And then I'm going to take my Epsom salt, which is my coarser salt, basically. And then now you have a breadstick. Now, not a bowl. The other thing you can do, I think I lost my train of thought here as usual. You can make it a cinnamon stick. You can, cinnamon sugar. You can put grunge on here and that looks just like a load of cinnamon, and then you can add some little sugar on top of it. But it looks pretty good. And that's just using caramel. Caramel, guys. Caramel is awesome color to use for your baked goods. So basically just put lots on. You know me, I'm not a delicate flour here. I want to show you guys what I got. And you can also use, guys, you can use your oregano. You can use parsley. So you could take this and use everything on here. Yes, just like on everything bagel, you can do the exact same thing with this. I use, where's my stuff? This works the best for me, if I can find it. This is Italian seasoning. Now, if you really wanted, you could take this as, hi Sherry, you can take this as Italian seasoning if you want. And you could still add a little of the Italian seasoning to here, just like on a stick would be. And you may have to add a little bit more glue on here. And just a little bit more glue in some spots. Don't worry about being perfect. You don't have to. Use Dollar Tree stuff. And it smells really good, guys. But just remember, seal it. You're talking food. So now you have almost like a Parmesan one. But it's not Parmesan. It's got a little bit of flakes from Italian seasoning. This is Bo's clay. This is clay. So, like I said, you can do so much with that clay. It's my favorite. I haven't used the Dollar Tree stuff yet. The regular clay. I just think this stuff makes excellent food. I think it turned out pretty good for my first time making a biscuit. So it's this stuff. I'm short. This is great. Now, you can buy different colors, but I don't want to buy colors. I like to make my own colors because their yellow may be a different kind of yellow. Their red may be a different kind of red. It's not hard to add your own paint to it. So this is nice. You create your own color with these. But it's I think it's like $17 a bag. But this is a big bag. It's a 1 pound bag. So I'm actually getting ready to order more. So let's move these off this side. I was hoping to have a little basket to put all these in, but that is not going to happen. Let me do all this. And I don't save this stuff. I just make a mess. So like if you were, everything's moving. So now at least you have you can make a faux dessert tray. You can make a faux food tray. So like if you're serving dinner for someone and you want a specialty centerpiece, you could put all these things out. Yeah, they didn't turn out too bad. Like I said, it's my first time. I mean, there's always a first to learn something. Let's see what else. Did I miss anything? So, but yeah, so that's what I had for you guys tonight. Just, this is quick and simple. This is Bo's clay, which was painted, and just a simple little stick. This is my first time using it months ago. And you can see it's just painted on the back side, and it's simple here. And the nice thing, this stuff takes about a day to dry. So if you do it the night before, you'll have it ready for whatever you need. So, but these aren't too bad. So like it says, hey, you learn. This is how we learn. We teach each other how to do these things. So, but this is all I had tonight. I still think my butter needs to be brighter. I'm going to add a little something more to my butter later, and then I'll take some pictures and stuff. I will be on tomorrow live. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then Friday, I'm on Craft Around the Clock around 12. And we have to do everything Dollar Tree. And I think I got something cute set up. So we'll see. But tomorrow I'll come up with something. I don't know. I want to learn to do more stuff with the silicone and the colors, more jelly types things. I don't know what to make with it. Because I know there's fruits you can make, or not fruits, but desserts you can make with the fruit in them, like I did with the hearts. But there's more, like I was thinking I could do a lemon curd pie. So I could take my little tins, those little ones I bought from Hobby Lobby, and you can faux the bottom so you don't have to put all that dough or you know, the salt dough around it. And then you just fill the very top of it with that silicone, and now you have a lemon curd pie. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So that's all I had tonight. It was just going to be short and sweet. And like I said, take notes from this day forth since they're going to do it. But I was told they're not going to do it until they notify you. You have to get some sort of a letter, so it's probably going to be something by email or something like that. And they say you can make little reels out of your stuff, that they're not going to remove the reels. But as far as I'm concerned, I have them saved. So if there's something you need, and I think it's of quality to keep, it's in my computer, I'll label it and I can email it to you. So you guys have a great evening. Cindy, you're still going on, right? So I can always email it to you. It's not a big ordeal. It's not like it's a copyright. But this is how we learn. And it's always nice to have it because then you can put that on your computer anytime you decide to do breads. Missed it, dang it. Oh, I was like, missed what? What did I miss? We just did the biscuits. Now, you're going to have little drips. You can clean those drips. No, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'll get better as the time progresses. So this is how we learn. We teach each other and learn. Take notes, but if there's something you see of mine now and you want to learn how to do it, tell me right away. I can go out there, save it, put it in my thing, and send you an email. Just give me your email address and I'll send it to you. I'm fine with that. So this is it. I'm getting ready to go watch Cindy C3 Cottage. You got to come watch her. She's up next. Hi, Doreen. You have a great night too, sweetie. Y'all have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. I never know when I can be on. One day I will be able to set a schedule and I'll be on that every day. So until then, love you all. I will talk to you later then, okay? Love you guys. Good night.